All right. So first live stream. Hopefully this one goes well. I'm not gonna do it for too long, but I always wanted to do a live stream. Welcome world. Welcome to this channel. My name is Tony, and I am a first generation Nigerian. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about myself and just my experience being Black in America. So both my parents are Nigerian, Yoruba side. So if you don't know, there's a lot of tribes in Nigeria, over 300, and Yoruba is one of the main ones. So that's where my parents are from. So they're both Yoruba. I'm learning how to speak Yoruba. So unfortunately, they didn't tell me, but that's kind of the story with a lot of us first generation Nigerians in America. Our parents don't teach us the language for whatever reason. Um, Both my parents are nurses, so both in, I guess, STEM, and um, went to school, went to college, did engineering and physics, and eventually, later down the road, started my own business, and that's pretty much what it is. What made me want to create this channel was just hearing all the different perspectives on YouTube when it comes to certain issues, especially when it comes to relationships, when it comes to politics, and when it just comes to financial literacy and stuff like that. Um, I never really see a person representing my background. So either just regular Black American, um, white, and I don't really see Spanish like that. Not really Indian, but that's pretty much what it is. So when it comes to certain uh, topics and issues, especially when it comes to immigrants and stuff like that, because of my life experience, just being around in that area, I think a lot of people just think all immigrants that especially Black immigrants that come over is just we take on the ideology of who's here. So I wanted to give my own perspective on things, whether it be controversial or not. I think it's always good to have uh, candid conversations, no matter how someone feels about what's said. I try to, for this channel, I want to try to be as objective as possible, and I want to be reasonable. When I approach some of these topics, I want to be as reasonable as possible, um, so that something good can come out of it. Someone can learn something. Hopefully, I can, kind of have people think in a different way. So that's why I started it. As far as my experience being Black in America, um, the way I look at it is the first thing. Yoruba is my culture. Nigeria, West Africa, Yoruba is my culture. I don't necessarily see myself as um, just regular Black American like that. There's cultural differences. Um, I think a lot of people, when they see anyone with dark skin, that they're all immediately the same, and it's like no, there's distinctions, especially when it comes to family upbringing and family values and stuff like that. So my experience in America has actually been, for the most part, positive. So I know there's a lot of information out there, content, videos, and stuff like that that makes it seem like just being Black in America, you're gonna always be oppressed. The police is always going to be bothering you, and we're all Black people are poor and stuff like that. And it's far from the truth, not true at all. And I think it's needed for someone, at least with my background, first generation Nigerian, to say, no, it's not like that. For the most part, people in my community, we have intact families. So father is definitely in the household. We have that structure when we're growing up, very conservative. A lot of us are very religious. I'm not religious anymore, but Christian values and just going to church and stuff like that. Um, and of course, the ideas of always advancing in education. Education is important. There's plenty of statistics that have shown Nigerians are like the most educated immigrant group. So that's going on there. And um, I mean, that's basically our culture. I never really had issues with racism at all. I know that seems to be a thing, if you're black and stuff a lot of this is just blown up. And I remember when, like, originally I used to be Democrat all the way, and you just kind of fall in line with, okay, this is what all black people are supposed to follow. And as I got older, started doing my own independent research, just started saying, like, I'm more so conservative, and probably more independent libertarian. So it's not like I really follow any party. But what I notice is just when I do my own research and I study certain topics, I study economics, I study business, I like to read a lot. I start to realize that a lot of the shit that you see online um, is BS. A lot of people don't research. A lot of people don't read. A lot of people don't really think. And when I step back and I see all the polarizing situations that occur in America, like when it comes to shootings, when it comes to housing, jobs, business, and stuff like that, at the end of the day, it just comes down to what decisions do you make in your life to create the environment that you're in. And what I usually see online is from black side. This includes African and Black American. It's this victimized mind that I think is just ridiculous, and I want to see more people kind of talk against that. Never, I've had encounters with police before. I'm just talking about the police, but in this situation, never had an issue. Lived in Baltimore for about 8 years. Never had an issue. Never been. I mean, I've been broke in college, but never been in no hood or anything like that. And I think it's just really, really important that um, these stereotypes of what we're supposed to go after, what we're supposed to believe, is just dismantled. So I would say, so the 4th of July just passed, and there was a lot of people that was talking about America, it sucks and stuff like that. And in my head, I'm always just thinking, like, if people really feel this strongly about America and how bad it is and how horrible it is, then um, why not they just trade their citizenship with someone else that wants to be here? Because there's a lot of people that risk their lives. A lot of them die trying to get into this country, and it's for a reason. If America is really that bad, then why are these people really going jumping all these hoops and hurdles and stuff like that? I see the opportunity in it. Now, it's also to say that I don't. Obviously, America is not perfect. No country is, but I see the opportunities that are there and take advantage of them. I take advantage of them, and I really don't have any negative issues or negative things to really say about America other than, hey, America is just a bunch of people that come together. And I mean, at the end of the day, people are people. You're gonna find horrible people everywhere, and it's not just related to just America. So, um, so I was born and raised in the DMV area. So those that know, there's a DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So this is kind of like so many diverse cultures here, as opposed to the West, Western United States, even Southern United States to a certain extent, Central to a certain extent. Um, it's so I got that diversity right there, and it's like I always was surrounded by different groups of people, so I was never just in one specific, one race type of area. No, it was always diverse. And I think that plays into, obviously how I am now, just learning from different cultures, how they move, education and stuff like that. I've always been around um, immigrant or first generation children. So um, I'm in those spaces. And but I mean, so experience over here, the DMV area has been for the most part pretty good. And trying to take it, being black in America, I think it's like almost any other place. Um, Life is just really what you make of it. And if you want to focus on the negatives, then the negatives is what you're going to get. But if you focus on the positives and you're always working and you're making sure you're consistent and your personal development doing all you need to do, then you hear about the stories about what goes wrong and stuff like that. But you're just like, you don't let it, you just keep on moving. You don't really focus that much attention on it. So, but I just wanted to do a quick live stream for this channel. This is the first video I'm going to put up here, obviously. And as far as the upcoming videos that I'm probably just going to do all live streams. But I want to talk about just different topics that uh, are really polarizing, give my perspective on things, and hopefully to teach some concepts or teach some of the ideas that I have and how I think about things and how I think through situations and things of that nature. So, but just want to keep this short. And if this sounds like content that you will be interested in from a first generation Nigerian perspective, then definitely uh, you can like this video and subscribe to the page. You can also follow me on IG. I'll have my handler in this video's description, and you can follow me there. And if you have any ideas or just curious about any topics that you want me to speak on, and you can always write it in the comment section down below. So appreciate whoever watches this, and I hope that um, this channel really blows up and it does amazing things. So till the next video, I'll catch you later.